Okay. Okay. I think everything is good right now. Stream's up and running. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Marvel Midnight Suns. We are back. I'm continuing more this week. Yesterday I didn't stream. Yesterday I did stream, but unfortunately game night didn't go well, so technical difficulties happened. And then Tuesday I didn't stream at all. So I think what I want to do is just focus more on this game, and just like because I'm about, apparently I'm in the final act, like I'm in Act 3 or Part 3 as this is called. So yeah, we are very getting closer to the end here. Where we last left off, we finished the Morbius DLC, which was a little bit annoying with Dracula and all that, and we also finished the final act or the final mission for Part 2. And Banner now, the Hulk is now turned into like Mega Evil Hulk, demon form. So now we gotta put a stop to his plans and Lilith's plans to get Chthon back. Because the final piece apparently now is me. Excalibur, huh? Who were the Elder Gods?
Who were these?
Oh yeah, we got a
gods?
bunch of lore drop here.
Tell me about them.
Siblings brought into existence on this planet by the Demiurge, the source of all life. These beings were named Set, Gaia, Ashtur,
Chthon,
and Chthon. They ruled the planet for many millennia, each of them pursuing their own interests, increasingly battling each other for supremacy until finally it became too much. New gods emerged to topple the old gods and remove their influence from our world.
Huh, interesting.
Nothing lasts forever, even for gods.
Was Chthon always
Was
evil?
Chthon always this monstrous evil from the very beginning?
There was always something wrong with him, but his insatiable pursuit of chaos magic eventually corrupted him in ways he could never reverse.
Huh.
While Chthon's sibling Gaia sought to nurture life on his planet, Chthon sought to absorb it into himself.
Ah, so he's always
Make
bad.
all life in his own twisted image. It was because of that evil drive that Chthon was banished to another realm.
And there he waits, ready to return when the opportunity presents itself. Like now.
Like now.
What will happen to this world?
If Chthon returns, what exactly will happen to this world?
The world and all life as you know it will cease to exist, but it will not vanish. It will be recast in Chthon's image.
Oh, great.
We will exist only as extensions of Chthon, and the world will only serve to keep him alive.
What a hellish existence.
Why is the Darkhold so important?
What about the Darkhold? Could it not provide us with secrets of Chthon?
The Darkhold is dangerous in its own way. With Chthon locked away in another dimension, this is how he has sought to influence events in our world. It is Chthon's own words laid down in print. We cannot trust it as a reliable aid in our battle. It would be like trying to defeat Ultron using his own memoir. Nothing good will come of it.
And the writing is probably awful anyway.
I'm surprised you know about Ultron. How important is the Hulk in Chthon's
The
plan?
prophecy mentions the sleeping giant awakening. If that is Hulk, how important is he to Chthon's goals?
I'm not sure, other than his presence complicates our ability to stop Hydra and Lilith's efforts.
Something will have to be done about him, or Stark may lose his mind.
Oh, the eulogy for Johnny Blaze, which I'm surprised he's dead. Oh no. Oh no, this is Agatha.
Can Robbie eat ice cream despite the flaming head thing?
Heck if I know.
I know what it's like to feel guilty about the death of a loved one, too. My Uncle Ben. It's my fault he died.
Did you kill him?
Well, no, but I could have stopped the guy who did. Hey, those are beautiful. What are they, some kind of daisy?
Something as rare as she was.
I'm sure she forgives you.
Thanks, Peter. But I kinda want to be alone right now.
Yeah, okay, sorry, just trying to help.
I know, but this is not something you can help with.
Maybe someone else can.
Do you think what Peter said is true? That Agatha forgives me for what I did?
I know she forgives you.
Yeah, right. You can't know that.
Well, I do.
No, you don't. No one does. She's dead and it's all my fault.
We should.
It's always my fault.
I low-key want to tell
If I
her.
had learned to control my powers better, she would be here today.
Maybe there is a lesson in all this tragedy.
Yeah? And what's that?
You learned what happens when you let yourself get out of hand. The best way to honor Agatha's memory is to learn from those mistakes in order to ensure it will never happen again.
See, you say it's not my fault, but that's not really what you think. You think I'm as dangerous as Caretaker does. I still haven't been able to look her in the eye since I've been back. She hates me.
You cannot hide from her forever. You need to figure out how to summon the courage to face her, so that both of you can move on.
Yeah, you're right. I owe her that.
You owe it to yourself, and Agatha. Agatha would want the two of you to be reconciled.
I know. I just don't know if I can make that happen.
Try. For Agatha.
Yeah, for Agatha. I, kinda need a few more minutes alone with her. Go on without me.
I will take my leave then.
Thanks, Hunter.
Whew. Okay, so what do we do now here? Oh, let me see. Let me fast travel here. See if I didn't miss anything.
Agatha's house.
Let's go. Select a hero they recover from. Oh, wow.
Curious.
Ooh. Hmm. Oh, here we go.
Autumn, show me the way.
Got some marking keys, baby. Alright, let's do a mission then. new region is now available. Transia. Oh boy. Can I edit her deck, Storms? Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, let's start the Storm DLC.
I think Dahlia might be hiding with the Morlocks.
The Morlocks?
Mutants who live in the tunnels beneath the city, and who stay away from the X-Men. There's a homeless encampment by an entrance to the Morlock tunnels. Vampires have attacked it 3 times this week.
That cannot be a coincidence. Do you think the vampires are hunting this child?
I don't know. The city's most vulnerable population is being erased, mutants and humans alike. Disappearing from shelters, off the streets.
The vampires go after anyone the world would not miss.
Or even notice.
Until now.
Yeah, let's get Wolverine. Oh yeah, let me check his deck, actually. Berserk is okay. There's one I like here. Rapid Healing. Honestly, I low-key like Rapid Healing. Oh. Here we go.
Quickly, you must help them.
Save everyone you can, and keep your eyes open for Dahlia.
I'm looking.
Me too. I just don't like what I see.
Oh.
We're doing as well as can be expected. First it was the children. Now it's the city's unhoused population. These depraved creatures have no shame.
They do not seem to feel anything at all. Only their hunger drives them.
And yet they're still on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
And you're in the right place. At the very least, you can deny the vampires their next meal.
This is what you came for.
Nice move, bub. I am impressed.
Look to the sky.
Oh yeah, let me.
Are you prepared?
Must have taken practice.
Got that resistance.
Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been left.
The lack of empathy to the city, or this time. Society often turns its back on those who are different.
Those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
Yes, we've all felt it in one way or another. Maybe it doesn't have to be that way for Dahlia.
Hope you're ready. Still want a piece?
The forces of nature conspire against us.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Here they come. Third one. There's one gonna be for me. Oh, not even.
Got some more flunkies coming in.
We're fortunate these are resourceful people. Most of them must have escaped before things got bad.
To survive like this, always shoulders.
Let us hope that is what happened. It is time.
Every once in a while, the legends are true.
Oh, okay. That is actually kind of annoying. I thought I got all of them.
That looks
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I call to the The elements bow to me.
Now that was something.
Look to the skies.
crude, but effective.
More of them are joining the fight. Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people...
Empathy is is not unique to this city or this time. Society often turns its back on those who are different.
Those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
Yes, we've all felt it in one way or another. Maybe it doesn't have to be that way for Dahlia.
Cannot possibly match your strength.
Trust in me.
Decent.
Oh, that is a one-shot them.
You trifled with the wrong guy. Don't get up, even if you can. Accept your defeat. The end comes for us all, eventually.
Yeah, that Fortify
Was
is
your mistake
such
in
a
coming
like a
here?
savior for me.
Looks like they call for help.
We're fortunate these are resourceful people. Most of them must have escaped before things got bad.
To survive like this, they must always...
Let us hope that is what happened. I am impressed. They cannot stop us now.
You make a fine partner. We must finish off the vampires quickly if there's any hope of finding Dahlia.
Whatever you do, things up. Watch the collateral damage.
That does limit my options.
You were too weak for this fight.
There we go. Not bad, not bad. But this is part one.
We are being watched.
Let them watch. Give them no cause to fear us.
It's all right. You'll be as good as new.
Dahlia?
Aurora? What are you doing here?
I tried to find you at the orphanage, but
But what?
it seemed you were in distress. I wanted to help.
I'm not the one who needs help. Look around you. I can do more here than wearing a fancy yellow suit. The Morlocks took me in. They just welcomed me into their family. But now someone is trying to tear our family apart.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not. You say you're all about protecting mutants, but it's only the ones who live in that mansion. You don't even see people like us.
That's not true.
What happened here?
We were attacked by creatures. We don't know what they are or what they want. Most of us fled after the last attack. Some are too wounded to move. I just need more time to heal them.
What can we do?
Here we are.
Help? Stop those things from killing my family.
Defeat all enemies and complete the encounter.
These vampires are truly stockpiling victims. There is something much greater at work here.
These people.
It is never enough. There always seems to be a darker purpose waiting to reveal itself.
At least it keeps us busy.
Your time is coming. That must have taken practice.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me. I had hoped for a challenge.
Gotta admit, the kid's pretty good. Is that your best shot?
Strike.
On Beta, moving into position.
They bolster their numbers.
These Morlocks, they live here beneath the city? Have I not seen them before?
These sewers have been home to all kinds.
They've survived by avoiding unnecessary attention. And much like their counterparts on the surface, many
Our world continues to surprise me. I'd expected better.
Not looking good for you. You don't want to get up.
I'm back. Let's see here.
Are you prepared?
Leave some for the rest of us.
The forces of nature conspire against you.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
We are reinforced. We aren't through with them yet.
I knew it was gonna happen.
We must find these other victims Dahlia mentioned. Who knows what suffering they have experienced at the hands of these vampires?
There are endless tunnels here.
Never is.
Your mother abandoned
I've got a reputation to protect.
I will show you true power.
Whatever gets the job done.
They are moving. Our enemy draws near.
Okay, that doesn't make sense, but I'll take it.
The Morlocks may have grown accustomed to that place, but I wouldn't spend any more time down there than you have to.
I will stay here as long as it's necessary, Dahlia.
I would expect nothing less of you.
Okay, gotta level up off that.
myself every day.
I'm just You ain't good enough for me.
Brace yourself.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
Leave some for the rest of us.
Too easy.
Oh,
I will aid you if I can.
We will be through with this in no time.
How many is that now?
Feel my call.
okay.
This is what you came for.
There we go.
Nice move, bub.
I am impressed.
I'm sure the Morlocks will be grateful, in their own quiet way.
In their own quiet way, you're right.
Dahlia! It's over. You're safe.
Thank you, Aurora. And the rest of you. We're not used to people looking out for us.
Is there anything else we can do?
No, we'll be all right. I've healed the others. We'll move where they can't find us.
Dahlia, you don't have to be alone. The X-Men would welcome you.
Thanks, but I'm not alone. And I can't abandon my family for yours.
All right. And if you ever need me...
You'll be the first we call.
Goddess be with you. All of you.
That was a sweet one. I actually like her. This one's a bit more calm and wholesome compared to the other ones. The ones that are just like intense.
Hey Hunter, I'm gonna be saying some words about Blaze for the team. We're gathering in the cave right now. Come join us.
Hunter, I have a favor to ask.
Oh, sure.
What do you need?
Storm seems off. I haven't seen her like this before. Can you speak with her?
Of course, but why me?
You both know what it means to lead.
True.
She sees you as a peer, whereas I will always be her student. You may be able to reach her in a way I cannot.
All right, I will seek her out.
Thank you. Oh, and don't tell her I asked you to do this.
Let me...
Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet, you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. And sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done. So, you kids remember that. You won't always be so fresh-faced and innocent.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him. And safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore. Fairly certain I hated him. Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us. And I'm glad to have known him. To Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze!
Johnny Blaze. Is that it? Can we go now?
Jesus, Magic.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
Accidents happen.
Whatever the vampires want with the Morlocks cannot be good.
Lovely, dear. You're a natural.
Oh. Dog just barking.
Hunter, hello.
Alright, let's see if Storm's okay.
You were right about the Abbey being special. It's beautiful out here.
I like to come here when I am feeling down.
Subtlety is not your strong suit. You want to ask about Dahlia, yes?
Dahlia believes you only care about the X-Men who choose to join. Her words hurt you.
Not exactly, but they've left me to wonder. And the act of self-reflection is often uncomfortable.
I do not follow.
Her comment has caused me to think about how I treat my students. I don't think I choose favorites, but what if I do without realizing it? Regardless, I'm relieved to see her safe and happy with her found family. I'll keep worrying about her until the vampires are taken care of.
Fair enough.
I relate. The Midnight Suns are my family, and I share the same concerns over their safety.
That almost sounds silly, worrying about people with powers. But I appreciate your words. It feels good to know I am not alone.
I think the fear is natural. Having abilities puts targets on our backs.
That is a good point.
Just because we are strong does not mean we are invincible.
Where were you when I was a teenager? That's what leadership is. Knowing when to step in and when to respect
Hey, Dark.
boundaries.
What do you mean? That's tomorrow.
They'll straight up tell you. Or you'll just feel it.
Sounds complicated.
It gets easier with time. Thank you for coming to check
Today's,
on me.
today's Thursday. I got scared for a second when you said it. I was like, wait, today's not Friday. And I checked. It's like, okay, no, it's not.
I'm not a leader.
Oh, please. I call it like I see it.
Let's go. Anyone else need talking to? Oh, Captain Marvel. Yeah, that's tomorrow night. I'm gonna try to start early so I can like do progress more.
I don't know what to say. Anything else on your mind?
About the Morlocks.
Can you tell me about the Morlocks?
I know mostly what you do. They're mutants who live beneath the streets of New York.
Also, I'm gonna try
I
to
read
focus
through
on
their
this game a
shield
little bit
file.
more, just
For
so
the
because
most part,
I am
they're
I'm
harmless.
on the last part of this
Why
game.
does S.H.I.E.L.D. have a file on harmless mutants?
Groups of unknown mutants who live off the grid is a thorny subject in this country. I don't like it either, but until that changes, S.H.I.E.L.D. will keep tabs on them.
Okay, should go.
Good to see you getting all buddy-buddy with Storm.
How did you know I was just with her?
You can smell it.
I can, smell her on you.
Are you very familiar with her scent?
We were close.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes, you will not elaborate.
Nope.
What do you know about the Morlocks?
Morlocks aren't bad, you know.
Who says they are?
Society, mostly. Just because they can't pass as normal doesn't mean they deserve to be living in the sewers.
Could they join the X-Men?
Nah.
They could. But the Morlocks don't trust us. Can't blame them. They don't trust anyone.
How did it go? Is she alright?
We talked. I think I was able to lift her spirits.
That is a relief.
It is sweet that you care for her.
Yes, yes. My heart of ice can melt on occasion.
Anyone else? No, that's it, basically.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl.
Lol. Oh, yeah, everyone's healed.
This is exactly what I needed. A chance to quiet my cluttered mind and just be.
What thoughts clutter your mind, Doctor?
Ever since the Sanctum was lost, I felt a bit adrift. Lost in a cosmic sea in which I've lost my ability to navigate. I've been giving a lot of thought to the direction my life will take if we survive your mother's apocalypse, but who am I if I'm not Sorcerer Supreme?
You could devote yourself to the medical arts again.
Yes, I was a rather talented neurosurgeon before I traded my scalpel for a cape. I just don't know if I want to go back to being a doctor, or open a completely new chapter to my life.
Perhaps this is what you should meditate on.
Yes, that's a bright idea. Thank you for still having faith in me even when I've lost faith in myself. You are proving to be a most unexpected friend.
Yay. Level 2. Greater Good Common Passive. 50% chance to generate 1 heroism each turn. Nice.
Oh, I'm Focus Blade.
Point to transient on the map.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? How's that for quality workmanship?
Who applies stun?
See you, Hunter.
Oh. Okay, let me upgrade some abilities here.
Practice makes perfect.
This will do.
Caretaker said I need to be a team.
A team player, huh?
Pull up a stool, Hunter. Never too early to get caffeinated. Stark convinced me to put a shot of his new Stark Drive energy drink in my coffee.
Stark Drive?
What the freak does that mean?
It tastes like sweaty gym sock dipped in coffee, but at least it wakes you up. If we're headed to Transia, I'm gonna need it. This thing could last 24 hours or 24 days. Hard to tell.
That's... wow.
This group does not waste time. We will strike at Hydra and Transia quickly, and we will win.
Now there's a real rah-rah spirit I can get behind. I've got no time for long stays overseas. I don't like to pack a toothbrush, and my transient is pretty terrible.
It makes sense that Lilith would go back there. Back to her homeland, that is. Back to the source of her powers.
She's gonna be in for a real nasty shock if she's looking for home. It's not like the old days with the Knights of Wundagore riding around the place. Red Skull and Hydra did a pretty good job of screwing Transia up in every way possible.
The people of Transia are good at heart. There is natural beauty there. We can still save the country from the destruction brought upon it.
We go smash Hydra, and while we're there, we'll plant some trees? Sounds like a plan.
It looks like the others are gathering now in the war room.
Yep, I'll head that way myself. Just need a few more sips of sweaty gym sock. I gotta talk to Stark about getting some new flavors.
People
Will my Transia ever know peace?
I'm sure you've heard the expression, getting a second wind, Hunter.
Yeah?
Second wind? Is it related to your powers?
No, but good guess. It's when you're able to continue doing something difficult after you've been tired.
Sounds very useful. What will you do with this new energy?
I'm going to keep tabs on Dahlia and the Morlocks. Make sure nothing else happens to them.
Respect?
Is that what she wants?
She wants me to keep my distance. But I can look out for friends from afar.
Is there anything you can tell us about Transia that might give us an...
Hunter, a word?
I'm listening.
I wanted to apologize. I'm afraid I came off a bit cold when we last spoke.
As I said before, it is all right. I do not expect you to warm up to me right away.
If we want to kick the temperature up in here, all I need to do is think of good thoughts.
You are speaking literally?
Yes, but that conversation is for another time.
I see you are still hesitant in sharing parts of yourself.
I'm not trying to keep secrets, but I don't want to alarm anyone.
Why would it be alarming?
Hypothetically speaking, how would you feel if others learned that you could cause a hurricane if you became too upset?
I do not think I would feel good about myself.
Some people start viewing you differently. As a leader, that's the last thing I want.
Do you think they are scared?
No. I have a tight lid around my emotions. Let's leave it at that. I go into detail, but...
You do not trust me yet.
Keep doing what you're doing, and I'm sure we'll get there.
Alright. Common passive. Attacks and heroics have 10% chance to apply stun. Ooh.
Hey, can I...
Craft a rare ability for Robbie Reyes. How the freak do I do that?
Got any blueprints for us? Alright, here's the plan. I'll hit this thing with... Alright, now we're talking.
That's all I can...
If you find more coil, send it my way.
Until next time.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Just give me a target. A powerful improvement.
All right, then.
Seriously. Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Research? Oh, for the article?
Alright, we got destroy device.
Hydra is still intent on detonating these rift charges wherever they can. Consequences be damned.
Moving on me.
Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
We are heading in.
So it begins.
some for the rest of us. You have earned this.
Very effective.
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
Oh. Right back.
Everyone?
I suppose it's something.
Guessed you were aligned with Lilith.
Behold the light's gift.
You have my thanks.
That will do.
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Nice. Alright, got it. No knockdowns this time. Probably my best mission yet.
Time for book club. You coming?
Let's go!
Meet you there.
After you.
I was up all night finishing this book. I should have read it earlier.
My plan backfired. Thought choosing a weird book would drive people away.
Why would you do that?
More punch for the rest of us.
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the kind of story I like.
I thought Logan might bail. But I told him we bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out. Let's get...
I am ready.
All right, Logan, I need to know. Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
Is it just me, or do the stellar bodies represent their time together?
Absolutely. The time they have together is fleeting. I think this is where Crash first realizes there's no future for the two of them. Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
I don't get why the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flight.
This is so funny.
Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
Yeah, Dark. I told you it's a long cutscene. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos Glaxogorp. You're in chapter 6. Oh, okay. Is there any... Before you go further with this, I'm trying to think if there's anything else you need to do. Did you do the sub-stories that you wanted to do, by the way? Give me a second.
That makes no sense. Why say Queen of Royal Blood?
You're right. I can't believe I missed that. And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight at the top of the space scraper?
Really? You don't see it?
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The Hydro
You had a
gunfight.
karaoke
Crash gets hit
session.
in the helmet and goes
By the
down.
way, I'm just
And
gonna let you
what
know,
happens whenever Crash
the reason
is
that karaoke... I'll
The
say after
helmet
this.
changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form, but where do they stash the princess?
It is obvious. They put her in Crash's suit.
Exactly. Crash won't need it to survive because they're within the Bubble City. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's Zoom vest, and smashes through the Monoculus.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made 2 vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
So, Logan, why did you pick this book?
Because it's fun. My book was the best of them.
You have only been to 2 meetings.
Yeah, but you know I'm right.
I almost wish this book was a comic instead. I would have liked to see the Monoculus.
I wonder if Tony could build me a robot dog.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on a hiatus. Until things are less apocalyptic.
I hope we come back to this in the future.
Same here. Books are a gourmet meal for thought. Not to call anyone out, but you just can't feed your mind gristle.
Well, who else would you invite, if you could?
There's a lawyer who got me out of a bad situation a few years back. Smart as a whip, picks up on subtle things even I tend to miss. As long as the books we
That is
use
crazy.
have braille
It's not...
copies,
If you focus on the story, it's not that long of a game.
Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around since the beginning. For all your help with Carol.
Of course.
I
By the
don't
way...
get close to many people. I never
You
get into
should,
relationships. That's not a rule I ever break.
Try...
What I did with Carol, beyond all the reasons,
Actually, wait a second.
I find her amazing. Do you know why?
Oh. Freaking, I forget, is it the main story that you also deal with the kids? Like, I think a lot of the kids have a story. There's a lot of separate things with the kids, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, kids got sub-stories. I forget, but if it's part of the main story, like, you have to do it to let progress. But you should do them. If they're optional sub-stories, do them. Because they actually... Those are the only ones I think are worthwhile. Okay, good. Yeah, you're doing them as well? Yeah, just do them. Because to be honest, everything else doesn't really matter. this game is the weakest of sub stories in my opinion. Also, I was going to mention earlier, the karaoke in that game is the reason you see it kind of rough is that it's because it's the beginning of it. I think that was I might be wrong, but I think that's the first game that started karaoke mechanic. So it's a little. Some of it is pretty cool. Less of them. They're not silly. Most of them are actually good at singing. Like they're actually pretty cool songs. They're more cool than like goofy kind of thing.
She is Earth's mightiest hero. It is difficult to compete with that.
Not at all. I have no interest in that.
Then why?
Vampires fight dirty. They'll kill whoever you love just because they can. If they really want you to suffer, they'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel? First, his fangs would snap
This
off
is so
on
funny.
contact with her skin. Then
Yeah,
she'd
you're confused.
just
Yeah,
cut
that's
into
why.
space.
That
No
so.
hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can.
Don't
ever
worry,
touch
it's the only game that is
it's
kind
not
of
just
lacking
that.
lacking in the
It's
karaoke
you.
stuff.
She is safe from you.
Yeah. I never break my rule because I know deep down there's a chance
Nice.
I can lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
Well, completely unrelated, I want to watch Captain Marvel bench press Blade.
I would not.
You were no fun.
And you already knew that. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending, I'll start a sparring club.
A sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
You saw right through me. You calling it?
I'm gonna order the first 4 books. You're welcome to read them.
You calling it?
Yeah.
Later then.
Let's go. Okay. What else is here? Fucking hang out with Venom, Magic, Ghost Rider, Iron Man. No, I don't. I want him to do more damage, to be honest.
I will post about this on my socials. And I might embellish it.
How is my friendship level with everybody? I think Iron Man's closer. Magic is at 4. Let me finish up. Let me hang out with Tony. Let's play some cards.
So, you've been dead?
Yes.
What's on the other side?
Of death?
Yes, blazing trumpets, fiery pits, Thor's backyard. Where did you end up?
The barking was endless. Wagging tails stretched to the horizon.
Oh god.
But after my death, I learned that all dogs really do go too.
I'm gonna stop you right there, boss. See if Corgius was not on my afterlife bingo card. I have a betting pool going on which religion was, right. I was really hoping
Is
you
it?
would give me an edge.
I guess you will have to figure it out for yourself.
Let's hope that's in many, many years. Well, I had a blast. Hope you
Let's
did too.
go. He's probably gonna win, yeah.
Blade said it was weird that I sleep with my guns. It's called being prepared. Look it up.
Freaking Deadpool. So, what's the problem with sleeping with my guns? Actually, I finished. So I finished what was it? Who was the first DLC? I finished the Deadpool DLC. I finished the Venom DLC. I finished the Morbius DLC. The last DLC I have is Storm, and I think I'm going to be like close to finishing that. Maybe I'll finish it up for this session tonight. But yeah, I've been doing pretty well with the. Pretty well with that. Oh, here we go. Of course. I hope. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow for Spooky Friday.
Set regards, no obstacles.
Give me a second. Sorry about that.
That is something.
Let's see here. Oh, I didn't even know I had these dolls. Oh, and I got a chest.
I should have known you'd wind up here eventually. You were somehow always here as a child.
If only I had known him. And still you masked even this from me. My own father's grave?
It wasn't you I was hiding it from. I've been making a lot of apologies to you lately. Now, they probably don't mean that much. But I am sorry, Hunter. Lilith's relationship with your father went against our ways, our purpose, or so I believed at the time. It was the Elder Gods themselves who first breathed life into us. Human notions like falling in love couldn't possibly be part of their plan.
And then you met Agatha.
If only I'd realized it sooner. I might have been a little kinder towards him, especially at the end.
What happened?
A great sickness came upon this area just before you were born. Your father was one of the first to fall.
With all your power, the two of you, you could not save him?
Lilith was a gifted healer, but this was no ordinary plague.
Hmm.
The corruption went beyond his physical body. In the end, there was nothing we could do.
What did Lilith do?
She did what anyone would have done. She grieved. But in her grief, she lost herself, and her grief turned into anger.
Is that when you took me from her?
It wasn't long after that. Things started to fall apart before my eyes. I couldn't see another way out but to run.
The plague that turned her into the mother of demons?
No, this was something else, but cut from the same cloth. Your mother was no longer the woman I knew. The sister I had fought alongside for centuries. She was gone.
I've never heard you talk this way before, Sarah.
It's hard to walk the grounds here without churning up so many old memories. Maybe now you understand why I don't venture out here that often anymore.
You were not affected by the plague?
We were all affected, whether we were among the sick or not. I'm sure there was a time when your mother and I both would have just as soon joined the dead than continue to watch the villagers suffer.
I cannot imagine you ever reaching that point.
Lilith may have been the most skilled herbalist in the
There's
New
some
World.
interesting lore.
I saw her perform near miracles.
I like this
with
focus on the
potions she
hunter, because I don't know much
concocted
about him,
from the plants in her
really.
garden. She was consumed by the idea of finding a cure.
But she never found one.
No, despite her efforts, nothing ever worked.
I can see how that would be a dark time for both of you.
With darker times still to come.
Thank you, Sarah. Your timing may need work, but I appreciate the honesty.
Anything for you, Hunter. Anything.
If only it were always this easy to bring a family together.
I think I solved everything I need to here. There's exploring.
Curious.
Oh, wait a second.
If it was here, Autumn would show me. Set has decided nothing. There is only so much Hippus can do.
Oh wait, there's something over here. Oh, here we go. Rip that!
The father of serpents is smiling. He sees our path.
me check the garden here. Well, now, oh yeah, I can go for this now.
Nothing can stand in his way.
Oh, hey, McRaven. Why the collar? Oh, the collar? It's to keep me alive. I guess it does kind of look weird out of context. But good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, Galactus. Damien Hellstrom. Interesting. Oh. Hunter the Explorer. Find every haven on the Abbey's grounds in a single campaign. Let's go! Doing well, doing well. Good to hear that you're doing fine. What the hell? You're trying Dead Island 2? Dude, you need to tell me how that is, because So, how is it so far? Because freaking... Weird fact. It's kind of weird. I'm going to tell you this, and I'll say this publicly on stream. My least favorite gaming experience ever, shockingly, was the first Dead Island. That was my least favorite game I think I've ever played in my life. Interesting, though. First was better, but yeah, that's funny. I hated Dead Island 1 because
Set is in good humor today.
I think there was a couple mistakes I made. One, I played it solo, which I know people do that, but I felt it was boring. Two, there were so many repetitive quests I needed to do, especially with side quests, that I'm like, this is not fun. Like, I like grinding games, but this wasn't it. Oh, Liv's journal. Oh, there we go. Completed that. And I did not like the characters. Make it make sense. It's just, I had a bad experience with that game. It was my least favorite gaming experience I've been through. Oh, this is the meteor.
This does not look like one of Stark's machines. It is more...
alien. Well, if that's the case, then the second one's probably gonna be worse for me. Yeah. I mean, you know what? I'm more of a Dying Light fan. I enjoyed Dying Light so much more. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I did. I honestly am more of a Dying Light fan. I want to stream Dying Light at some point. Because, actually, I forget, Dying Light's more scary than Dead Island. I've seen clips going around on my YouTube and Insta feed that, like, holy crap, this game could be very scary. Yeah, I can see that. I think, what made Dead Island popular, too, is the trailer, if you know what I'm talking about. The famous CG trailer that got everyone's attention. The one with the girl. The little girl. That one actually, like, as a kid, that kind of threw me off. Oh, is it? Okay, let's see, can I upgrade this? Alright, let's see here. What can I...
That looks good.
Dang, really?
Very nice.
let's go to bed here. Over 600. That is actually kind of impressive. And Wolverine is healed. Let's go. All free. Yeah, you know, my roommate from college freaking tells me he used to tell me about deals Epic used to have about free games.
I gotta say it. Hanging with you has been a major confidence boost. Well, sort of.
Each week's, yeah.
Have you seen the people we've got cruising around this place? Tony's a genius. Strange can do practically anything. Cap is a freaking
every day.
Icon. Carol can fly the solar system and the fighter jet. And then there's me, with a flaming demon in my head.
A flaming demon in your head is far from mundane.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's cool, but not, you know, top shelf cool. Not like those other
Bro,
ones.
I think that's cooler than the other ones.
Do not let it rattle you, Robbie. Have faith in yourself.
I don't know. I don't want to mess up and disappoint anyone, or worse, get someone hurt. I made that mistake once before, and I have absolutely zero desire to do it again.
Dang. What's the worst game you saw that you wouldn't take for free? Like what was the worst one?
Trust yourself. You have the right skills. And if you need backup, Sparky is always with you. Trust in the demon.
Sparky's great, but I make the judgment calls. And my track record is iffy at best.
We all mature in different ways.
Yeah, I hear you, Hunter. And, I appreciate you seeing the best in me.
Anytime, Robbie.
Sparky.
I think the best of you is yet to be discovered.
To a web game? That's funny. Oh, you need help?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Oh,
Thanks,
Gamma
Hunter.
Coil. Give me, I'll take that Gamma Coil.
It's not much.
Ruin of Force. I found out it's not just about how hard you strike the target, but where you land the blow. Find just the right spot, and there'll be a feather of the wind.
You know, I really could do just as well without you loitering back there.
How else am I going to...
Oh, ability crafter.
A task for us?
Return to Moria. Ooh, that's interesting. Never heard of that one.
This forge fire is something special.
Gamma Coil analysis.
New coil.
Holy crap. Lord of the Rings Return to Moria. Ooh, it's a Lord of the Rings game. Interesting.
Sometimes.
Web Throw. Oh, that is actually... Daywalker.
Good. I needed something to do. The latest advancements from the mind of genius Tony Stark, and they're all for you.
I gotta edit some decks here. And yeah, here we go for us. Have you played the Shadow of War games?
It's all yours, Hunter.
I'm wondering, I was wondering here. Oh gosh, here we go. What do we have here? Vaguely. You know it's weird? I only watched the trilogy once, and that was like a couple years ago, back at college, when my friend, because I never saw it at that point, and I was like, he made me watch all the extended versions.
Automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
Farewell.
You find more coil, send it my way.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That would do it. I do remember that, yeah. You shall not, yeah. I don't live under a rock to that point where I don't know that line. 23 subway lines evacuated due to an unknown threat. National Guard forces are deployed on site. Is in that mine. See, I like kind of games like that where it goes into depth more of like a place where it had only one scene in the movie, or like it goes deeper into the lore. Hydra? Lilith? Could be another rat overpopulation like the shutdown of 2017. Close. It's the other feral creatures. I tapped into the police radio and yeah, vampires. Thank goodness. Wait. It takes place after the movies. Even more interesting, and that is cool. What? You know what to do with vampires, but rats? Have you seen those things carry a slice of pizza? They're one determined rat away from figuring out how to unlock a computer, and then it's game over. When the dwarves return to Moria. Oh! Ooh, that's cool.
Look, I'm not looking for your deep, dark diary secrets. Don't get freaked out. I don't care who you have a crush on. Can't believe I'm actually asking you this, but I wonder if you could give me a peek behind the magical veil?
Magical veil?
Yeah, I don't want to know card tricks or anything like that. I just want to know more about the secrets of magic.
Ah.
Talking about the spooky stuff.
Let me teach you something small to start off with. Maybe read a grimoire. See how you like it.
I promise I'm a quick study. Don't hesitate to throw me in the deep end.
I do not doubt your intelligence, which is why we have to start small. Exposing you to magic's darkest secrets right away could do some damage.
Really worth it, yeah.
What kind of damage could a little book learning do?
Well, reading the wrong grimoire has the potential to wipe your mind completely.
Oh God!
Turn you into an empty vessel ripe for possession.
An empty vessel?
Entities that lurk in the outer darkness, just waiting for unwitting magical explorers to uncover the wrong bit of knowledge.
Don't read the wrong books. Got it. See? I'm a quick student.
Just let me know when and where, and we will begin.
It's good that we have the kind of relationship where I can come to you about this stuff and there's no judgment.
You could not talk to Strange about this?
He knows his stuff, but if I came to him to teach me, I'd never hear the end of it. The man loves the sound of his own voice, especially when he's reciting incantations. If you don't mind, can we keep these lessons between you and me?
Do not worry. I will keep my secret to my grave. And beyond.
That's the kind of commitment I like to hear. I knew there was a reason I liked you.
Very well. I think I have the perfect reading for your first assignment. There is a book up on that shelf. Occulta Pericula Amet.
Oh, my Latin is a little rusty, but does that say Dangerous Magic Secrets?
Ancient wizards did not like to get clever with their book titles. Anyway, take notes, and we will talk later.
Alright, new combat item available and new ability upgrade. You know, it's weird because the Epic Games, I think the one benefit I got, and I think it was because I forget, is Epic Games like can it be connected to your Steam or something? I wonder because I remember getting a Star Wars deal from Epic. There was like a huge thing about good sale of Star Wars games, like old ones. Alright, let's see here. Let's talk to Captain Marvel.
Hey there.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Hey, Barry. Yeah, I have been, yeah.
Fine, speak.
Oh, really?
I think I got under Magic's skin. This morning, she tossed all the cherry yogurt off the cliff.
Why?
She heard I like cherry yogurt.
I meant... why
Dang.
would she do that?
I told
Oh,
her
really?
twice to keep a log of every time she opens a portal. She hasn't.
Fallout 1.
I may have been brisk.
I do want to play that at some point. Yeah. Yeah, probably. I think so. I'm in my room. I'm in my own room right now because right now I'm on PlayStation, just streaming here.
Get Magic's input. Tell her the problem and ask her to help you solve
I never
it.
played BioShock 2. I only played the first one, and I hear people say a little iffy about BioShock 2, but
I'm usually the one giving the orders. But that's not how the Midnight Suns work. You're all peers, and you first among them. I'll try it your way.
never played any
Enough
yet.
about that.
You
Don't
should.
worry about the two of us beefing over yogurt. My favorite is actually the key lime.
Who prefers cherry?
Of course, Tony.
He spent the morning investigating. I heard him ask Strange if ghosts eat yogurt.
If ghosts eat yogurt.
You can't let him know it was magic. I need to see how his hunt for the
Too many
yogurt
games already
ghost plays
installed.
out.
Dang, you must have a pretty big storage. Unless I guess like, all those games could be small. Oh yeah, new ability to upgrade. Let me upgrade some abilities here.
If you can be back again.
Not enough resources, huh? Let me close the arms. You have 80 gigs left? Dang.
See you around.
Good to see you.
Pick a bad guy. Any bad guy.
Let's see. Let me see what the mission is
I'm
here.
here if you need me.
Okay, Iron Man's not for this. Okay, I can select him.
We're ready to make a move.
Boss.
Thanks, Hunter.
Think Dr. Strange knows Merlin? I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword.
Yard upgrades. This makes you think about Asgard and Thor. Oh. Open the Bifrost. Yeah. Not so good. Okay. Let's do it.
To think,
Long ago, the nation of Transia was once the seat of power for the heroic knights of Wundagore.
Might as well be Camp Hydra these days.
They're pulling in reinforcements from everywhere. But reinforcing what exactly?
Mount Wundagore. There's been something wrong with that place for as long as I can remember.
Something like this.
Nothing wrong with that. Now we know where to strike. Time for a little payback on Queen, Demon... No? Right. Make one slight mistake.
Handing my mother the last page of the Darkhold?
Bringing back the Hulk?
Okay, same mistake. Technically, fine. You take point then.
Roger that.
It only costs money.
Actually, how about you let us handle things? The Sanctum, Tony's Gamma Death Star, Wanda. Think about it. Every time we listen to you all, some new catastrophe seems to happen. You're not our babysitter, Hunter. You're our leader, and we are the Midnight Suns. We're family.
And family's family. So this time,
we got your back.
Then what are we waiting for?
You can put a gas fire out with water. Dang. Lol. Hey, Iron Man.
Of course.
what if we aim for his heart or something?
He's not a vampire. He's a gamma-powered muscle man.
Juiced up with a heavy dose of Lilith's corruption.
In other words,
does he?
Look, I know Lilith is like a dark goddess with an extra...
I don't think he does, actually. Because
Forget the Parchment of Power. She's got that too, which is like super OP.
But we've got something that she...
No, I don't think... He's not currently sub to me.
No, dude. We've got friends. Each other. We're the Midnight Suns.
Oh,
you know
that.
what we Suns do? We rise. We've got this, guys. We have to believe in ourselves if we're gonna pull this off. Blade, Robbie, you know what to do, right?
We'll see you soon, Nico.
Better not leave me hanging, because our entire continued existence depends on us.
Right. No pressure. It's just
Yeah.
the end of the world.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We can help it.
Tim McRaven.
Should we do a go team?
Don't ruin it. The good speech is enough. Even I.
Alright, let's go.
I'll be monitoring the troops' movements from here. You have a small window to strike the facility and get out.
What if we like the place and want to move in?
Watch it. If you want to prove yourself on this mission, you don't need to start acting like Tony Stark. You're traveling to the heart of Lilith's power.
We know. We'll be extra careful.
I mean, McRaven, you make me laugh a lot, and I appreciate it. I really, honestly, I don't particularly care if you sub or not. As long as you're in chat and just chatting, then I'm fine with it. I'm more happy with that fact, to be honest.
No giant alien slime bubbles, demon energy barriers, or jolly green monsters? Then they're ours.
That room.
Lilith, too. So it was here, all along. Wanda was right.
She usually is. Right. One problem at a time.
Yeah, bait. It is. Again, this is more.
Midnight Suns, assemble.
I'm not. Or whatever.
Yes. Midnight Suns assemble or whatever.
Why not?
Let's go. But yeah, no, this is, again, I streaming because it's more of a hobby. Again, it's more like a dedicated hobby, but like, I'm totally fine where I'm at right now.
It looks as if Lilith sent every last Hydra goon she could find to guard the entrance.
Between the creepy glow and the howling demonic Hulk, I think we're running out of time.
Totally fine, McRaven.
We must not let
I hope your session goes well. Alright, what we have here?
Once again. Well, that's interesting.
Your time is come.
Holy.
Whatever works. Here we go. Isn't Dr. Faustus wanted for war crimes? Huh. You guys might be accessories, you know. That wasn't bad.
I have no respect for mindless followers.
Hydra Immortalis!
Be ready for my retaliation.
A blessing. I'm gonna get you for that.
For Hydra! They really want to get on my bad side.
Yeah, okay, I need to get ready for now.
To think this was once hallowed ground, long before Lilith was entombed here.
Too bad it was Hydra that finally stuck around.
Chthon has been waiting eons for this moment. I'm not giving Hydra any more credit than I have.
Nor should you.
Keep some of the rest of us. They cannot possibly match your strength.
Try and stop me now.
Okay, this last side isn't gonna be good for me.
That will do.
For the mother!
I am under attack. Our will be done!
Real original.
No retreat! Not enough.
The children will join us soon.
Yeah, okay, I need to get rid of them.
Waste the opportunity.
I still don't
don't get why these guys keep fighting. It can't be the money. What else do mercenaries take in trade?
We both know what Lilith offers them, Nico. A false promise of eternity catered to every corrupted mind.
And carried on silent whispers.
Now is not the time to romanticize our peril.
Let's do this one together.
There we go.
You make a good partner.
The advantage is mine. The light will carry us.
I might have to try that myself.
As ordered.
I have a long memory.
Hey, that hurt!
Has she come out? Not fall that easily.
How many times is that?
Oh, is it my turn?
The Knights of Wundagore held rituals of their own not far from here. They believed this land was cursed.
A well-justified conclusion.
Wundagore resonated with the dark energies of Cathar. Even the mountain could not contain his vile influence forever.
There is no escape. The light will carry you onward.
I owe you. Good one.
There we go. Oh, we can interrogate? Okay. Now let's get rid of this.
Try this together.
Man, be smart about this.
Well executed.
We may have a problem here.
Now I owe you one.
This should help.
Oh god, he's gonna make this dog. What? Counter.
You do not know who I am, do you?
Not to sound cocky, but some horrible Lilith monster would have been a lot more interesting than Hydra.
You may eventually come to regret those words, Nico.
Yeah, that occurred to me just as I was saying it. Oh well.
Hail that.
Let's go over here.
Where'd you learn that one?
Now let's interrogate.
Patience for this.
Oh, do you not? Only 23 credits. It's better than nothing.
Ground. Engaging target.
It finally got me. Go ahead, try it.
Always wanted to fight you.
Oh, really?
You shouldn't try. You'll only embarrass yourself.
Back and forth, back and forth.
You were too weak for this fight.
Alright, defeat all enemies here. And card play refunded. Oh, we can interrogate him. Oh god, here comes reinforcements. Bring it on.
Buy us some time.
Pretty good, Nico.
Get inside while you can. Leave that to me.
Punch it!
Hell yeah!
You alone among your kind can serve as the conduit of my power, precious child. Liber tenebris reversus es nobis. Only a few moments longer. Together we will reforge the Darkhold and usher in...
It's over, lady!
Oh, Jesus. Bleed! No!
Mother, no! Stop this!
Lucky shot. She won't hit me again.
But it is all for you. Everything I do is always for you, child.
Block her out! She gave up the right to call you that word when she sold her soul to that monster.
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough, sister.
With her attention focused on that damn book, Lilith's barrier will not be easy to bring down.
Yeah, but the cave shore is.
Midnight Suns, disassemble.
That's an interesting way to say it. Shatter pillars. Shatter all 3 pillars to collapse the temple.
It's not the most elegant solution, but bringing the roof down on them will certainly put a damper on things.
Should have hit a few of those columns with the Hellride.
I'm gonna tell Robbie you said that.
This joke. Oh, serve the mother on damn.
They're mine.
Now that was something. Welcome assistance. All who serve Lilith will fall.
These guys are on my nerves.
Not that it matters, but here come their friends.
This guy keeps separating into multiples here. Ooh, this is gonna be a problem. Oh boy.
I've not lost interest.
Do not waste your strength, dear child. What has been set in motion cannot be, will not be undone.
You have the power to stop this, Mother.
A debt of blood is owed, and a debt of blood shall be paid. Chthon will rise.
There's no convincing her. You know what you have to do.
And now he's gonna explode.
Only a fool would stand before us.
For your blood.
It's gonna have that block.
That's not supposed to hurt.
Oh, it's a pretty tough battle.
Their persistence is irritating.
They continue their march towards hell.
Sarah, my sister. It's been far too long.
Don't speak as if you know me, demon. You haven't been my sister for centuries.
It saddens me to hear you say that. But there's still time for you to see things his way.
No one calling themselves the Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
Oh, they're gonna explode.
Hell awaits.
Are we all go for Robbie? Kitchen sink.
Your mother abandoned you.
That'll work.
Give them
We honor your penance grows.
More of them are joining the fight.
They're coming for me.
Maybe I should be flattered.
Stun is removed. Heroism increased though. Okay.
Lilith may have found the one man, or monster, capable of withstanding the dark energies of that book long enough to fully restore it.
Banner's nothing but trouble since this whole thing
The
started.
Paragon.
We both know what it is like to have a power that others desire, Blade.
Maybe, but I don't rip my clothes off and go berserk whenever I'm in a bad mood.
Prepare yourselves.
Never seen that before.
I know how hard you resist the temptation. Is that the best you've got?
Okay, I need to heal myself. Ugh.
She has provided for us.
Still coming for me. Stark should have just nuked this place from orbit. You know he's got one somewhere.
We have enough problems with the Hulk as it is. Now that would calm his temper.
I say we do it anyway. Burn them all.
Feel my call.
Come get it.
Resistance takes on many.
The power of the light.
You will suffer. We can for the
Okay, that resistance honestly saved me there.
They haven't had enough yet. I am waiting. Patiently. Together.
Don't blink.
I am impressed.
About time. Your mother.
She will sustain us.
Well, let's do this. Oh, yeah.
I think you got him. If you still want it, come and get it.
I will not fall again. You are a force to be reckoned with.
More souls come for judgment.
You have earned this.
My strength grows further. Only the innocent
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Whatever gets the job done.
Slow me down.
That won't be enough to save you.
Oh, you're going for a blade next.
Like they still want a piece.
I need a heal.
I am not doing so well.
You can see that.
trick.
I suppose it's something. Accept your fate.
They'll possibly match your strength.
Okay, he got corrupted too. Oh, he's injured.
Our reputation precedes us.
Okay, he's getting hurt.
Haven't lost interest yet.
I can only endure so much.
It's on.
Nice.
This is gonna hurt.
Vampires are not the only ones who should fear you. Now that was something.
These fanatics are always the same.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Let's do this.
This temple will be buried for another 1,000 years.
That barrier is still holding.
Liber tenebris, reverse.
Well, she is strong.
Get out of there, now! You've done more than anyone could ask!
Almost. Yo, demon lady! One thing before we go. This is for
Johnny Blaze.
Dang, Robbie.
The cell must not be interrupted!
Now we may leave.
Mother.
Your mother died centuries ago. Now get out of there!
We also need to save Holt, technically. Let's go. Nah, they're still alive. Wouldn't be that easy.
wrong?
Everything.
The mysterious structure, which has
I
been
hope
described
Aunt May
as
isn't
some
watching
kind
this,
of
because she's
ancient
going to
temple,
flip.
has suddenly appeared in the war-torn Republic
We
of
try to stop
Transia,
it, but
decimating a
I
remote
screwed
village
up,
at the
Robbie.
base of Mount
It's
Wonderful.
okay, you can say it.
Images
Doesn't
taken
matter
by
who
tourists
screwed up.
have been reposted
What
over
matters
2
is that
million
we're
times
screwed.
on every social media outlet with the hashtag #ApocalypseWow.
We're
What?
in the end game now.
He said the thing! He said the line! We're in the end game now. There's no way. That is hilarious.
You're expecting to hear a witty one-liner. I get it. But I gotta say, I'm speechless.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You dropped a freaking mountain on the Hulk, and he waltzed away like it was nothing.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, if a mountain didn't kill him, what could? My ego? No. It couldn't stand carrying the weight of the entire world. Oh, 1 billion elephants. A duck the size of a house? Or maybe 2 mountains.
I see you are trying to help with hypotheticals.
Moi? You've got the wrong guy, Hunter. I'm a problem solver, and we have a green guy to squash. Re-squash.
I appreciate the sentiment, but the others may not.
Why do you think I'm keeping it between you and me?
Because I am your favorite.
Bingo. After all that, we can add another L to the pile.
An L?
You know, a loss. A goose egg. A big fat 0. Gotta say, I don't know how you keep up the cheerleader attitude.
I have faith we will still win in the end.
Where does this so-called faith come from? The Good Feelings supply store?
From myself and my friends, like you.
Right in the feels.
You sound in pain.
It's okay. I'm into it. Just take it sleazy, Hunter. The fight's not going anywhere.
We doing this again.
Wanda, there's something I ought to say to you.
Oh?
You were right about Lilith's tomb.
Did you just say I was right about something?
I did. Just as you were probably right about other things, too. Many other things. You let an old, stubborn immortal let you take the blame for so much.
You were hurting. You needed something to point to.
And here I was thinking I was the one who was supposed to take care of all of you. I am sorry, Wanda. For everything.
So am I.
Oh, that's sweet. Alright, what we have here? We've got some cool costumes. Complete the story. Huh. Interesting. Some of these are kind of cool. Excalibur. I don't like these masked ones. A visor. I like this one, Jetstream. I'm gonna get this one for her. blade. Oh, I like this one. Let's combine some stuff here. Oh, I think there's someone to talk out here.
Let me guess. You came to rub it in? Tell me the Midnight Suns are just a bunch of Hero Academy dropouts who are in over their heads?
I'm not here to rub anything in. I came here to say, I thought what you did back there was brave. And bold.
Yeah, right. You mean brave and stupid?
You weren't being stupid. You did what you thought was right. Sometimes, we can do everything in our power to stop a bad thing from happening and still fall flat on our faces. Just keep your chin up and remember, failure is an essential part of the superhero gig. I mean, look at me. I haven't exactly been batting 1,000 these days, but that doesn't seem to have slowed down my ego any.
Well, wait. Are you, like, actually being nice to me?
Well, nothing like impending doom to bring people together.
Fair.
But seriously, I admire what you tried to pull off back there. It took a lot of guts. Maybe next time, you'll get the glory.
Thanks, Tony.
Anytime, Nico. What's up, Big H?
What's up?
Yay, we did it. Ugh, the first time we're actually trusted to sit in the driver's seat, the first freaking time, and we couldn't stop her. We dropped a mountain on her head, and Lilith still managed to summon the Temple of Chthon. Way to go, team.
It is not the end of the world, Nico.
Yes, it is. Like, it's literally the end of the world.
Yeah, at least.
The Temple of Chthon is here, and soon giant flying squid god will come to feast on all of our souls.
Nico, I am not going to let that happen. Chosen one, remember?
How come you always manage to say the exact right thing to make me feel better?
It is one of my secret superpowers.
You mean not so secret superpower? Alright, I'm gonna stay out here a while and lick my wounds for a little bit longer. Thanks for, checking up on me.
No problem.
Anytime.
Hey, Wanda.
I see you and Caretaker are on the mend.
Seems so. I should be happy about it. But how can I be happy about anything when the Temple of Chthon is wreaking havoc on my home? I grew up in Transia, you know. In a remote village at the foot of Mount Wondercore. It's all destroyed now, along with those poor people's lives.
If Transians are anything like you, I have faith in their resiliency.
We are known for being a tough crowd. It's a hard life there. Lots of conflict, lots of tragedy.
Hard lives make hard people. They will survive, and one day rebuild.
And I'd like to be around to help them. But first, we have to stop your mom. I'm afraid of her, you know, of seeing her. I mean, what if it happens again? What if she turns me back into bad Wanda? What if I go dark?
If it came to that, we would find a way of removing her corruption again.
I appreciate that, but I don't think you're going to have time for all that while you're also trying to stop Chthon from tentacle climbing into this dimension.
You're right. We probably would not have time to save you.
You wouldn't?
I'm joking.
Oh, you almost got me there.
No one is leaving you behind, ever again.
Promise?
Cross my heart.
Well, I ought to get back to the news. See what new horrors are befalling my hometown.
Do not watch too much of it. The overconsumption of news media is supposed to be bad for your mental health. Especially during an apocalypse.
You got a point, bro.
There are worse things for your mental health, Hunter. And I'm pretty sure I've experienced them all. I'll take my chances with a little cable news. Night.
Alright. Where was it? Misty Moors, I think it was.
Fascinating. She does not see it happening. Set must not be listening today.
Oh, there we go. Let's go. I think, how many mysteries do I have left, actually? I wonder if it tells me. I wish it tells me. I low-key want to solve this because I feel like... Because I want to get the costume for it. I'm trying to see here. Maybe another reveal?
Autumn thinks otherwise. Autumn must not see it that way.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Now we placed them there. Oh, another chest. Yup. Let's go. Do I get the costume now? Oh, there's no... Dang, okay, so no. Oh, God. Yeah, let's go to bed here. Oh, we're gonna have a cutscene. Oh boy, here we go. Hey, mother.
Can you not feel it, child? The end is upon us.
You have gone too far, Mother.
She
I
has.
say the same to you, child. Leaving me for dead and buried under that mountain. What a way to treat your mother.
What would you have me do? Allow you to destroy all of creation?
The Hulk was right. You are somewhat overdramatic. The truth shall reveal itself soon enough. The Darkhold is finally complete. The prophecy draws to its close. The Midnight Sun is coming, and with it, him. We will all have our final parts to play. Will you be ready when the curtain rises?
If everything you do is truly for me, Mother, then I beg you to stop. Let us both return to our graves and let the world know peace.
You almost sound like him.
I thought we could not talk about him here.
Don't be ridiculous, not him. Him. Your father. He once said something similar to me, several lifetimes ago.
I have never heard of you speak of him until now.
We close upon the end of a billion years prophecy. Forgive me if I'm a bit sentimental. I sometimes wonder if I could bring his soul to this place. To have him stand once more beside me. Beside us.
I implore you, do not. In his death, he has been spared the sight of the foul creature you have become. I envy him for that. What? No snappy comeback? Promises that we shall be reunited under the glorious eye of the Midnight Sun?
No, child. Not this time.
Gee, that's depressing. Holy crap. Agatha. Oh, snap.
Agatha?
I'm sorry to intrude, dear. Do you have a moment?
Sure.
For you? Of course.
You always came to me for advice when vexed by a difficult problem. Never Sarah.
Yeah? Sounds like you need my advice.
Agatha, does something trouble you? Perhaps I can return the favor.
And now you're the one reading my mind.
You used to read my mind?
It's an expression, my dear.
I choose to believe you. So, what do you need?
I don't know how to say this without sounding melodramatic, but... despite our actions, the prophecy unfolds. Chthon's return seems inevitable. Yet all I can do for the people I love is haunt a library and play macabre tour guide.
Agatha.
I should be here with Sarah and yourself, helping to bring the team together. But I never have felt more... useless. I'm sorry, Hunter. I'll leave you to your rest.
Agatha, wait. Good night.
Agatha. Hunter, I'm coming in.
Oh, Wanda.
Where is she? I heard you speaking with her.
What exactly did you hear?
Agatha, speaking with you.
I see.
Do you deny it?
I have to.
Why?
Hypothetically, I made a promise to deny it.
To whom?
I think you know.
So you promised Agatha not to tell anyone?
I can see that.
Even Caretaker.
Could be.
But she might change her mind if she knows I can hear her.
Maybe.
And for sake of argument, how soon might she change her mind?
Soon. Hypothetically.
All right. I'm trusting you, Hunter.
Good night.
That was awkward. Let's check the super link. We have to help the people of Transia. I can't bear what's going on. Shield's on it. So many assets are being retaxed to Transia that they might double the country's population. Transit is always an afterthought. If you want to do something tangible, check the available ops. Heroes from all over are responding to Crisis Wanda. This isn't a vanity NGO kind of situation. Send me out. I want to help Wanda's people. It's not just Eliana. I've spoken privately with the team and everyone's want to head out. I don't know what to say. It's not something I expected. You see, Tawanda? I told you it was a good team. You you did? Shush, don't ruin the moment. I can't stop mentioning this news this morning. This just sucks. It's easy to take this stuff personally. Right now, you gotta focus on what's next. They won this battle, but not the war. Does that actually work? It did for me. Don't give up hope, Nico. The human cost of all this, I can't begin to understand it. I suggest not retreating from that sorrow. Let it drive you forward. Does that actually work? Not always, but it's better if you understand the stakes with your eyes open. Thanks, Steve always knows what to say. Good old Rogers.
I still can't believe it.
What don't you believe, Robbie?
Just like you wanted.
MJ, can you please drive by May's house and make sure she's okay? If she turned on the news, she's probably scared.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Let's go.
Hey Doc, I was thinking, what if you
It looks to kill.
open up a portal and I...
How may the Sorcerer Supreme... An excellent find.
Shh. Tony is working. Give me a sec. Okay, let's go. Sometimes I had to impress myself.
Until next time.
What is this?
Right, back. Alright. Let's see here. Ooh, a bunch of people to talk to. Morbius and Storm.
The entire Abbey is humming about the Hulk. But I'm sure if Banner were here, he'd be lamenting the Hulk's appearance with us.
Doctor, you do know that Banner is the Hulk?
Oh, that's where you're wrong. Banner and the Hulk share a body, but they are different personalities. And I understand Banner isn't incredibly fond of his greener half.
It sounds like you speak from experience.
I know what it's like to hate and fear a part of yourself you cannot control.
Fair.
Then you understand what we must do if Banner is not able to assume authority over that half.
I do. And that scares me more than Mephisto himself.
Tank. Whew, that's a cursed line.
Remember that time we fought together in Madripoor?
Was that the time we fought the 20-foot-tall robot?
You're gonna have to be more specific. I fought a lot of 20-foot-tall robots.
Sure I can. Seen too much strange action.
Poor Wanda. To experience so much loss so quickly.
You feel for Wanda?
Of course I do. It's basic human empathy, especially after everything she's been through.
It is certainly a lot to process all at once.
She'll need support now, more than ever. I mentioned before that the X-Men have always had a home, but I wasn't being entirely truthful.
How so?
Professor Xavier's school was displaced many times. We've always been able to put down roots, but the interim was full of uncertainty.
You
see yourself in Wanda, then?
It's hard not to.
I think she would like some solace if it came from you, since you relate.
I think so too. I just need to wait until she's had some time to process. I'll give Wanda her space for now, but I hope to be able to give her some comfort.
And then there's Venom.
That our plan failed.
Robbie. Yeah.
Time to... No pain, no gain. Time's wasting, Hunter. Caretaker said I need to be a team player.
Oh, God. 200?
Later.
I dropped 10 cubic tons of rubble on Lilith's head, and she still managed to leave from the Darkhold.
She has a hard head.
Magic is right. What's done is done.
Hey, Hunter, you have a sec?
Let's go to Shady Oaks.
Thanks for welcoming me into the fold, Hunter. Most people see the monster and run for the hills. Few people take the time to get to know the man underneath.
No problem, Eddie. I've been meaning to ask, where did you come up with the name Venom?
It sounds dangerous, and I like that. But I can't take the credit. My symbiote came up with the name.
Did your symbiote also design your awesome suit?
My symbiote is the suit. So, yeah, I guess? That's kind of like asking, did you design your face?
But you could look like anything. You could be the plaid spider or fight crime in a purple tuxedo.
Do not give my other any ideas.
It must be nice to have someone to talk to when you are alone.
Yeah, but it's also distracting having someone chew your ear off while you're getting punched in the face.
I can see why Spider-Man wanted to get rid of the suit.
Parker never listened to the symbiote. He's too busy running his mouth in battle.
Now the mouth runs you.
Wow. Yeah. And I'm totally stealing that line. Wow! Didn't even know I wanted this.
Nice. Where's Eddie? Oh, he's gonna...
Evildoers beware.
I never ran... Oh, wow. I didn't think you'd really do it.
This is the first time I've been here since... well, since I had to leave the Abbey.
And?
For obvious reasons, Agatha is on my mind. I can't imagine how much pressure it would be to carry that kind of secret. Of course, I'd like to know more, but I trust you're doing the best you can.
I have nothing to add, but soon, I promise.
That's all I ask. I don't know what I expected to find here.
Books, usually.
Thank you for that. I meant, Agatha and I spent so much time here, I expected to feel... I don't know, anything at all? Instead, I'm just... numb. I'm starting to feel guilty that I don't feel guilty.
If you want to talk about it, I will listen.
Thank you, but I don't want to distract from what I'm sure will be a busy day for you.
It is no trouble.
I know. But also, I need to figure it out for myself before I can talk about it. If the offer's still open later, I'll take you up on it.
I understand.
Well, I should get back to my studies.
Agatha, a moment?
Yes, Hunter? And why are we whispering?
Meet me in my room. We need to talk.
All right.
All right.
What is this about?
Wanda knows you are in the Abbey. Last night, she overheard us speaking.
She did?
She confronted me and demanded to know where you were.
What did you tell her?
I could not lie to her. Not about this.
I'm glad you didn't. If Wanda overheard me...
Oh, hey there.
The rules
I don't know how to
changed.
pronounce your name, so I'm just gonna call you Games.
Should we tell her?
Well, welcome. And yeah, this game is actually pretty fun.
I'll seek you out after the mission. Here I go, stirring up trouble.
Oh, hey, Erased.
like old
Good to
times.
see you. Hope you're having a swell night. What we have here.
They say these taste like meat if you cook them right. I can't wait.
What's shaking, Bacon?
I apologize for not having the bandwidth to speak last night. It's just... I'm still in a bit of shock.
Oh, and also
My
thank you for the
mind's been
follow.
spinning, trying
I
to
appreciate that
process it
much.
all.
I appreciate that a lot. Jesus, Erased. That sounds... Whoa. Dang. Mint jelly sauce. That's actually... Whoa.
Take all the time you need.
That's just the thing, Hunter. We don't have time. There's no excuse. I must pull myself together.
That is crazy.
At any moment, my sister will unleash Chthon upon the planet. Yet Wanda is back in the library reading as if we were back to normal before Agatha passed. Half of me wishes she was here so I could ask her for guidance, for a way out of this mess.
And the other half?
is glad she's not alive to endure the horrors of what a Chthon reign would bring. Still, I wonder what she would say if she was here.
I know one thing she would have wanted.
What's that?
Okie dokie, erased.
To see this rift between you and Wanda finally healed.
I know, but I'm not quite ready for that. Not yet.
Just do not wait until the world is over to do it.
It may never happen then. Not in this life. I need to get my head together. Now that the Temple of Chthon is revealed, our options are dwindling.
Thanks for the raid. Thank you so much. Oh gosh, new content item available. Need to check that out. And then I'll probably do one more mission, but I'll probably do the storm one. Actually, let's get one.
This should be useful.
Battlefield scanner. Alright, that's enough for there. Requires a general mission to be completed. Oh gosh. Like hard, normal. Ooh. Wait, let's do one Scarlet Witch. Oh, let's have her. I'm trying to think here. Actually, I think this helps with the friendship here, so I'll have myself and trying to think here. Yeah, we'll do Wolverine.
Surrender!
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Sun.
Let's get started. You're getting pretty good at that.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Too late to stop now.
Overdid it?
Maybe just by a little.
You were too weak for this fight. I am impressed.
We will not fail.
You can't stop me that easily.
Got some more flunkies coming in. Hardly breaking a sweat.
was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed.
You're in trouble now.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
You're not going to.
Keep some for the rest.
We will not fail.
That's the spirit.
That's not enough.
On Delta responding.
The plan seems to be working so far.
They do not stand a chance.
And
You're just as good as everyone says, Hunter.
I'm gonna rip you a new one. I wasn't even trying that hard.
The light will heal you.
It's good to have friends.
I'm gonna make you pay for that. You probably could have pulled this off without me.
oh, that I should have been near closer.
Taking practice. This is how.
And we finish it off here.
Did everyone see that?
Hopefully they learned their lesson, but we all know that's wishful thinking.
Oh.
Hunter, Wanda is at my shrine, calling out for me. I think she deserves an answer, don't you?
Then we should speak with her.
I'll meet you at my shrine.
Here we go.
You hear me, Fury? Is there any way we can move the civilians out of the area quicker?
We're doing our best. We nearly lost a couple troop carriers flying personnel in over the mountains. And Latvia's closed its borders. That's not helping.
Come on, Fury.
Transia's population is... Hunter, you promised me the truth about Agatha.
I should let her tell it.
Agatha is here? Right now?
I'm right here, Wanda. Can you not see me?
Agatha? Where are you?
Just my voice, then. Better than nothing.
Agatha, there's so much I have to say to you.
Wanda, please. You are my pupil. I shall not have you bear the burden of my death.
I lost control.
No, I did. I pushed you too far, too fast.
Yes, but I have to...
My dear, this isn't the first time you visited my grave. I heard all you confessed. There is no need to repeat it. And there is very little time. Chthon grows restless in his slumber. I can aid you in this fight, but I'll need your help. Both of you. My connection to this world is tenuous. There is a ritual that can bind me to this place. First, I'll need you to retrieve a memento.
A memento? What memento do you need?
What exactly do you want us to bring you?
Sarah's grief is my strongest tie to the world. This memento symbolizes our tie to one another.
What is it?
I don't know, but it's somewhere in her room. The closer I get, the more painful it is.
A ghost can feel pain?
I'm not thrilled about it.
I am unfamiliar with any ritual you describe.
It was in one of the books I wouldn't allow you to read.
I read many of those books.
Yes, you were a precocious child. Those books were decoys.
I knew it.
I'm sure you did.
How should we go about this?
Hunter, you know Sarah better than most. I'm relying on you to search her room and find this memento. Whatever it is.
And what should I do?
Observation and distraction.
So, I'm the lookout while the hunter pokes around Caretaker's room.
I do it myself, but...
Oh, it's no problem. One of my favorite shows involves a weekly heist.
Now, both of you promise me, Sarah cannot know about the ritual. Not until it's done.
Why not?
The more she knows, the less chance we have to pull it off.
I have kept your secret this long.
And I can keep it as well.
Good. I believe in you both.
You can count on us.
Wanda, she already left.
Oh. Well, time to sneak into Caretaker's room and steal one of her heirlooms. Let's go before I talk myself out of it.
You and me both.
Right behind you. Hunter, I'm outside the door. As soon as you find it, I'll give you the all clear.
I find memento.
Wanda?
Hi, Nico.
What are you doing outside Caretaker's room?
Nothing. And I'm not outside her room.
You're leaning against the door.
Oh, I guess I am. But I'm waiting on the hunter.
Oh, for what?
Nico, do you mind if I wait alone?
Oh, right. Good luck.
All right, she's gone. Hurry up. This is harder than it looks on television. How's it going in there?
Found it.
All right.
Wanda?
Coast is Caretaker.
Yeah.
Hi. How are you, doing?
I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Oh, I know the feeling. We should, take a walk around the Abbey.
Why would we do that?
It's good to, get the blood
Jesus,
flowing
Wanda,
after
this
a
is
long
not going
day.
well.
So how about we...
Wanda, it's late. I'm going to bed.
I want to talk to you about Agatha.
You do?
can we take that walk? It's about something she said to me. About you.
Wanda, this topic is out of bounds.
I'm not asking to be forgiven. I know I'll never make it right. But I have a wonderful memory of Agatha speaking fondly of you. It's not fair to keep it from you, so can we take that walk, please?
All right, a short walk.
A short walk. You'll be back in a few
This
minutes.
is so funny.
At most.
Let's go. I'd like to get this over with.
That's perfectly clear.
Are you all right?
Just a small cough. Why don't we head through the yard?
Hi. Let's open the door. Oh, this is awkward.
Hunter,
Ileana?
what were you doing in Caretaker's room?
I was never here, and you never saw me.
I can respect that.
Are you out?
Mm-hmm.
Good. You know where to meet me. I never want to do that again.
That must have been a difficult conversation.
With Caretaker, it was. But since Agatha's death, they've all been difficult.
What you told her, was it true?
Every word of it. I've wanted to tell her for months. There was never the right time.
How did you get through it?
If we get this right, Caretaker may hear Agatha's voice again.
So what next?
I'll take the... what was it?
Memento.
A locket.
Oh, locket, yeah.
I assume Agatha will tell us how it fits into the ritual.
And that I shall.
Agatha, we have Caretaker's memento.
I know. I can feel it. Would you be a most faithful apprentice and place a ward upon it?
Of course.
That's better. Now, do you recall the binding ritual in the Libris Inlicitus?
The Grey Seneschal. But that's...
Forbidden, yes.
I was going to say extremely dangerous.
And I would never suggest it unless the circumstances were this dire.
What is this ritual exactly?
The Grey Seneschal requires an item that binds a spirit to a person or place.
Why is it so dangerous?
Because the first step of the ritual is to destroy that item. And for a short time, the spirit is extremely vulnerable to dissolution, to possession, to destruction.
I am not entirely comfortable with this, but if you are taking the risk, I will support you.
I am so proud to know the person you've become, Hunter. Trust me when I say the risk is worth it. Should the ritual work as expected, everyone in the Abbey will be able to hear me, to see me. I'll be able to help when it's most needed. We do this when the moon is right. But it all falls apart if Sarah learns what we're planning.
Why?
This ritual is one of hers. She made it centuries ago. She knows how great the risks and how slim the odds. And there's no chance in hell she'll allow Wanda to lead the ritual. Yet for us to succeed, Wanda it must be.
No, I can't do this.
Wanda, this ritual's power lies in its inherent contradictions. And what greater contradiction can there be
than for me to restore your spirit to life? But Agatha, if I lose control...
You won't.
How do you know?
Because you're my best apprentice. Because you learn from your mistakes. And because I want you to know I truly forgive you. For that to happen, you'll need to see it in my eyes.
All right.
Now to prepare. Wanda, I'll be in your room. We'll go over every step of the ritual.
I'll meet you there.
She already...
I know. Hunter, do you believe I can do this?
Yes, I have no doubt.
Why?
Because you are the only person who ever resisted my mother's control as one of her fallen.
It wasn't enough.
It was just enough. That is why you are here.
Okay. When the moon is right.
When the moon is right.
No pressure.
Oh, Blades has something to say here.
Hunter, want to get your train game on? If not, we can talk a minute. Everyone tells me I've got the gift of gab. How's your mental health? A good portion of this darkness hunting game is mental health and processing intense situations.
A clear, focused mind, grounded in the present, is a potent weapon.
Sounds too new agey for me. Give me stakes and a target. Maybe that's the same thing, maybe it ain't. Whatever we got to be to do what we gotta do. Well, it's all sorts of messed up. But hell on earth isn't a garden stroll.
Crazy as it sounds, Lilith will not succeed.
You've been spending too much time with Rogers. We may win, we may lose. Either way, I'm taking as many Hellspawn with me
Fair
as
enough.
I can. We're made for more than driving the legions of hell from the face of the earth. And I know just who I am without that.
Well, Blade, I cannot wait to survive so we can continue our talks.
Ain't that the truth?
Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here for now. Let me just do a save. Alright, and you save here. Okay, I'm going to stop here for tonight, guys. I'll probably play this game hopefully maybe around next week. Tomorrow is Spooky Friday. I'm going to move Spooky Saturday to Friday for tomorrow night and continue Spirit Hunter and G. And yeah, thank you guys for everybody who stopped by. Thank you for all the raids. Thank you for all the people who stopped by and chat and said hello, and for the follows. And yeah, again, I'll probably stream. Hopefully, I'm streaming earlier tonight, tomorrow. And I think that's about it. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I can't wait to come back to this game again. This game is pretty good. I like the writing of it, and the combat's pretty cool too. And this is by far the most successful session I have in this game. I think it's funny that I'm starting to get the hang of it more now. Near the end of the game. So yeah. Until next time, guys. Stay healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye.